Here's a good question that we should answer. What is 1/4 of 16? Good question. 1/4 of 16. So we want a fraction of 16. This fraction 1/4. So this is what we might want to do. We could look at a segment of a line. Think of a number line here. This is 0, and this is our number 16. I'll put it there. All right, we want to figure out what's 1/4 of 16. Well, we could do the same process that we did before, where we look at our denominator of our fraction, that 4, and we have to split up our segment now into 4 equal pieces. So I'll start in the middle. That split it into 2 equal pieces. And if we want 4 equal pieces, we could do that. Okay, you could confirm there's 1, 2, 3, 4 equal size pieces now. All right, so that's our first step. And let's just try to figure out on our number line what each of these new tick marks that I just drew are going to represent. What numbers are those? Well, in the exact middle, that would be the halfway point between 0 and 16. So what number would be right between 0 and 16? Let's see, halfway between 0 and 16. That should be 8. Okay, that would be 8. And we could do the same thing for this tick mark and this tick mark. So what's halfway between 0 and 8? Halfway between 0 and 8 would be 4. And then what's halfway between 8 and 16? That would be 12. Now if you notice, each of these jumps goes up by 4, doesn't it? From 0 to 4, that's adding 4. And then from 4 to 8, another 4. 8 to 12, you see the pattern now, I'm sure. That's another 4, and 12 to 16 is another 4. Okay, so each of these jumps is going up by 4. All right, so that's very important to notice. And we still haven't answered our question yet. So we want to try to figure out still, what is 1/4 of 16? Well, think back to the other problems that we've seen in other videos. We have our 4 equal pieces, and now if we look at our numerator, we want just one of those 4 equal pieces. So the question is, how long is just one of these 4 equal pieces? If we just look at one of these, how long is each one? Well, we kind of saw it before. Each one has a length of 4. Remember, from 0 to 4 makes 4. From 4 to 8 is another 4, 4, and 4. So what does that mean? It means that 1/4 of 16 is simply equal to 4. Now what if we wanted to know what 2/4 of 16 was? So instead of just 1/4, what would 2/4 of 16 be equal to? Well, all we have to do is look at our numerator, and instead of it being just one of the 4 groups, we want 2 of the 4 groups. So 2 of the 4 groups, if we circle 2 of them, what's 4 and 4? Well, 4 and 4 just makes 8, which means that 2/4 of 16 is simply equal to 8. What would 3/4 of 16 be? Well, that just means we need to add in another group. So we could just add in this third group of 4. 4 and 4 and 4 makes 12. So 3/4 is equal to 12. And finally, what is 4/4 of 16? Let's add in that last group of 4. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. In other words, 4 times 4 equals 16.